Hello friends, welcome to Planning P6. Hope you are doing well. Today I am here with the topic of how we can do planned value is equal to earned value or schedule percent complete is equal to performance percent complete. So this matter or this thing we are using while we are preparing the recovery schedule or revised schedule. I will explain today two different scenarios. One is for the recovery schedule and then the other is for the revised schedule. You can use for the schedule revised schedule two scenarios or two solutions, and one is for only for the recovery schedules. Whenever we need to prepare a recovery or a revised schedule, how we can do it by during our execution phase or construction phase, while we are updating every week, every month or quarterly. Whenever you are updating your schedule, you can have option to manage that time also. So let's move forward to the Primavera P6. I have created here in the Primavera P6 3 schedule. Actually, I have just created this schedule and I will put one original, one we will use for the one scenario and second one we will use for the other scenario. The original will remain there. So I have opened the original schedule. You can see here I have opened already here the schedule percent complete is equal to performance percent complete and planned value is equal to earned value. If you see here if you see the duration, I have incorporated that completion duration column over there. At completion duration, original duration is there, then start and finish, and then if you see here schedule percent complete is 77.2% and performance percent complete is 45.66%. Then you can see if the planned value cost is 2384 and our earned value cost is 1410. So here you can see the major difference over there. And first of all, we will see there is no baseline. I have not assigned the baseline. This issue happens when you remove the baseline. According to this, while before it was controlling schedule percent complete was coming from the baseline, but whenever you will remove the baseline, it automatically comes from the updated schedule. So it is not a logic that this will happen at any cost, and mostly these are for the in progress activities. If you see, the difference is coming from the in progress activities. I have just completed 2 or 3 activities and as a completed, and other are in progress activities. So where the schedule percent complete is 100% or 40% and earned performance percent is nothing, 0%. So let's move forward to there. So we will use for this one for the recovery and the revised schedule. The second one will be only for the revised schedule, not for the recovery schedule. The first method is that we will go for here original duration. We will create a global change and use it as. So let's see where is the difference. You can have option to use the filters and do it by manual way as well. So I will filter the in progress, apply, okay. You can do it by the manually as well by watching from here and doing here, but to save the time and do it accurately, we will use the global change factor over there. So here I will remove from here the filter again just to watch that, apply and okay. So now you can see here we will go to the tools and create a new global change for here. Global change here, I will add a new global change here. So I will just say here PV is equal to EV, okay, to the activities. So where I will just say here activity status is equal to in progress. We have to do it in progress. Then we will add here a parameter of that. First of all, we will add the parameter. We need to do the original duration is equal to add completion duration, this one, okay. So we will do a change over there, change, okay, it is changing, okay, commit changes. No, I don't want to save the file. If you want to save, you can have option to save the file. Still there is an issue. You can see most of the issues has been resolved. There is a little issue remains 69.04 and here is performance 70.08 because the performance is coming from the your activity percent complete. Maybe there is a little difference, and if you see that there is a little difference in the cost, you can do it by the manual way as well. If there are too many activities, so you will use this method. So Secondly, I will just do here activity status is equal to completed. The second, to do it accurate with the 100%, we will use the second. So plant start is equal to actual start. Okay, add one more here, plant finish is equal to actual finish. Where is it? Actual finish is here. You can see here. Now I will change that for the completed activities only, not for the in progress activities. Here filter we will select here. If the filter, this one in this criteria, change this. Okay, I will just do the commit changes. Okay, now we will move again to the in progress. Okay, in progress I will delete these filters. Okay, for the in progress activities, now plant start is equal to actual start. Okay, change. Okay, commit changes. Yes, I don't want to save the file. Okay, during the updates, while you are updating one by one the activities, just do the filter that time, that this duration should be start is equal to plant start, and then the remaining duration you have to focus at it. Original duration and at completion duration should be the same if you want to manage during your execution. This was the one way how we can do it. Plant value is equal to earned value. Now let's open the second schedule and do the second one. Second scenario, open project here. After the opening the project here, you can see here the same as it is, that 77.2% and 45.66%. so there is also cost difference over there. What I will do, I will just do here I will stipulate the activity. The second method, this we can use for the revised schedule. So I will just filter it down is the in progress activities. Okay, apply the filter. I will add the activities over there. Under that activation, I will apply the factor. For example, I have completed the activity. I will complete the activity 2%, 3%, whatever the activity is, performance is. Here I have not mentioned anything. I will not update the duration or physical percent or activity percent complete. That's why it's showing the 0. I just started to manipulate this percent complete to show you the difference and clear your concept. So that's why it's happening. What I will do, I will add an activity over there, and maybe I can say here recovery. You want to say if that, just I will say here 20 and 35, the activity name. I will say activation A. I will see if the activity is completed, how much it is completed, and then I will apply the factor. For example, this activity is completed 30%. I will say in 3 days. Okay, I will also apply the factor on the duration. Was also plant was in the 3 days and it is completed, for example, 33.33%. I will just say here this activity has been completed, finished, and it started on 7th of August, and I will just say here it is also completed on 7th of August. So I will say here 7th of August, the same scenario, in a 1 day it has been completed. So now I will again change here I will assign this duration. I will change this duration to 1 day, and I will assign the remaining duration to this activity. So this activity, and schedule our project. Okay, schedule it. Now I will again add the activity under that activity. This activity, I will add one more activity. I will just say here, you can use instead of P for the revised schedule R. So 2045 activity ID is, so I will say here this activity, sorry, B, or you can write any description, or you can manage by zone wise as well. So leveling dressing activity, this one is A, and I will just say here copy this, and to save the time by writing V, and I will say here B. So for example, this activity has been completed 60% in 2 days. I will just say here this activity started on 15th of August and it is completed on 16th of August. So 16th of August it has been completed 100%, and this activity remaining duration will be, we consume here the 60%, it should be the 3 days. I will just write here, but you will apply the factor whatever, how much completed. For example, from the 100 it is completed 70%, you will calculate the 70% of the duration and assign that activity, and remaining we will carry for that. So this activity is 2 days. Let's say this activity will consume 2 days. Okay, and now we will add this activity. For this we need to do for every in progress activity. So I will do here the compaction, I will add an activity over there, and 2055. Okay, I will say here compaction activity A, and then I will copy this one and say compaction activity B. For example, this activity has been completed. Let's say this activity has been completed 80%. I will just say here I will want to consume only 4 days here. So it is starting on 21st, 1, 2, 3 and 4 days. Okay, by closing of this one, it is completed. It is starting 21st. Okay, in 4 days. On time it has been started, and this one I will just want to assign 1 day. Okay, F9 and schedule it. Now after the adding or splitting the activities, you can see here the schedule percent for that activity. Those activities are completed. Let's remove the filter and see the difference over there. You can see here 77.98, 77.98. While you are doing the splitting activity, just forget about this at completion duration, just focus on your original duration, because while you are doing accurately by calculating the factor, this factor will be applied over there, and accurately you will see here the progress as well, because we are dividing now the scope, we are splitting the activities, or we are using the technique to split the activities to manage our schedule easily. So it is a better for the revised schedule. You will always, this is a recommended procedure for to use for the revised schedule. This is a recommended. Yes, it is a time taken, but it is accurate and you can manage your project accurately. The other method which we have done over there in this schedule, schedule A, this is you can use for the both recovery and revised schedule, but whenever you have the accurate schedule updates over there, you can manage, because I am just using the values, just assumption based values, and I am updating, okay, this will be 12, 13, 14. That's why there is a little bit difference happening. So you can manage manually as well. Hopefully this tutorial is helpful for you people. Please like, share and comment on our tutorials. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.